Dear students, how are you? I think you are quite well. And I am Atikur Rahman, lecturer in English, JhitkaKhajaRahmat Ali College. Today, I will discuss with you on modifier. My discussion will be on modifier. Dear students, this is my second class on modifier with you. Let's start today's class. I have already written here subject in the second paper, topic modifier, part 2. This is the second class on modifier with you. Today I will discuss with you some important topics which are used as modifiers. At first, I will discuss with you relative clause. At first, you have to know what is a relative clause. Today, I will start with relative clause. How a relative clause can be a modifier, I will try to show you. Relative clause. Relative clause. Relative clause. Okay, relative clause. Dear students, a relative clause is a clause which starts with a relative pronoun or a relative adverb. You know what's a relative pronoun and what's a relative adverb, I think you know. Okay, I will define a relative clause. A relative clause. A relative clause. A relative clause is a clause. A relative clause is a clause which begins with a relative pronoun, or relative adverb. Relative adverb. Okay, what is a clause? At first you have to know what is a clause. You know, I think a clause is a part of a sentence, of course, which has a subject and a predicate, of course. A clause is a part of a sentence which has a subject and predicate. Okay, when we will go to make a relative clause, we have to use relative pronouns or relative adverbs. Suppose, for example, I saw a man. I saw a man. I saw a man. Here man is a noun. So you have to modify this in your question paper. You will be asked to post modify this noun man with a relative clause. Suppose with a relative clause, how can we write a relative clause to post modify the noun man? Dear students, you have to bear in mind that a relative clause is always used as post modifier, of course, post modifier of a noun. Here man is a noun, so if we notice this noun, we can easily understand what will be the relative pronoun for this noun man. Mention a person, who, so we can use who. Here relative pronoun. I saw a man who was blind. Suppose who was blind. This is a relative clause which is post modify the noun man. So here this relative clause has been used as the post modifier of noun man. Dear students, be attentive. So this is a relative clause. We can give another example. I know the place. I know the place. This place will be post modified by a relative clause. So when here is mentioned a place, we will use relative adverb where. So I know the place where he was born. Okay, where he was born. Here, where he was born is a relative clause, of course, which modify the noun place. Okay, so we can understand that a relative clause is always post modify a noun, and this clause is also an adjective clause. Of course, a relative clause is always adjective clause. Okay, dear students, here relative clause. So relative clause works as a post modifier. Okay, next we can discuss adverb. Okay, adverb. Dear students, adverb can be used as pre-modifier and also as post modifier. So we can say an adverb can be both pre-modifier and post modifier. So I will try to show you with example. Here I will give you only example, not any definition of adverb. So how adverb can be pre-modifier? Adverb is pre-modifier. Okay, adverb is pre-modifier. As a pre-modifier, an adverb modifies okay, as a pre-modifier, an adverb pre-modifies an adverb pre-modifies an adjective or a verb. Of course, dear students, attention please. As a pre-modifier, an adverb modifies an adjective, of course, adjective or a verb. So adverb can be the pre-modifier of a verb or of an adjective. I will give example for your convenience. First one, the leader was highly admired The leader was highly admired for his activities. Okay, here highly is an adverb which has modified here. Highly admired. Here in this example, highly, this very adverb modifies the verb admired. So here this adverb is the pre-modifier of the verb admired. Yes, students, I will repeat. This highly is an adverb, you know, which has modified the verb admired here. So highly is a pre-modifier in this sentence. Okay, another example, how an adverb can be the pre-modifier of an adjective. Okay, adjective. We bought a very nice gift. Here very is an adverb which modified the adjective nice. Okay, here in this sentence very is an adverb which modifies the adjective nice. So here very is the pre-modifier of adjective nice. Okay, so how an adverb can be used as pre-modifier have been discussed. I hope you have understood better. Next one, adverb as post modifier. Adverb as post modifier. Dear students, I will try to show how an adverb can also be used as post modifier. Okay, come to an adverb can be the post modifier. An adverb can be the post modifier of a verb or adjective also. Okay, adverb can also be used as post modifier of a verb or of an adjective. Okay, example here, the girl rides quickly. Simple example, rides verb, quickly adverb. So here this adverb quickly has been used as the post modifier of the verb rides. So quickly adverb is the post modifier of the verb rides here. Okay, post modifier of verb, So here adverb is the post modifier of the verb right. Okay, next one, example, the tower was high enough. The tower was high enough. Here high is an adjective and enough is an adverb. So this adverb enough has modified the adjective high. So there here this adverb is a post modifier of the adjective high. So the students, adverb can be used both as pre-modifier and as post modifier, of course. Next item, we can take another item, possessive. Possessives, you know what are possessives. You know every pronoun has three forms: subjective form, objective form and possessive form. Suppose every pronoun, dear students, be attentive, every pronoun has three forms: subjective form, objective form and possessive forms. Okay, suppose I is subject, subjective, objective and possessive form. Okay, if the I is a pronoun which the subject form of I and its objective form is me and possessive form is my. Okay, you subject, your, you and possessive your. So you subject, you object and your possessive. Then he is subject, him is object and his is possessive, his. Okay, he, him, his, she, her. Okay, they, them, their. Okay, we, us, our. So these possessives can be used as pre-modifier. So possessives, I will now discuss possessives. I have already showed you what are possessives. Okay, every pronoun has three forms. The last form is possessive forms. Okay, possessives. Okay, dear students, a possessive is used as pre-modifier of a noun, of course. Okay, a possessive is used as a pre-modifier of a noun. Example, where we should work for the development of our country. Here our country, here our is a possessive which modifies the noun country. Okay, this possessive has been used according to the subject of the sentence. So a possessive is always related to the subject of the sentence. So as the subject is first person plural pronoun we, so we, the possessive form we is our. So here has been used our as a pre-modifier of the noun country. Okay, possessives. Okay, next one, possessives. Next one we can discuss quantifier. A quantifier is a word which tells the number or quantity of a noun, Of course, a quantifier always is used as pre-modifier of a noun because it tells the number or quantity of the noun. So a quantifier is a word which tells the number or quantity of a noun. Example, last week we visited a historical place some teachers here, some is a quantifier which modifies teacher. Some teachers joined us. Okay, here some is a quantifier which modifies the noun teachers. Here some is a quantifier, of course. So quantifier here. Next, we can discuss noun adjective. What is a noun adjective? Dear students, when two nouns are used side by side, then the first noun is called an adjective, or it works as an adjective, so it is called a noun adjective. Okay, noun adjective when two nouns are used side by side, the first noun modifies the second one, modifies the second noun, When two nouns are used side by side, the first noun modifies the second noun, and it is called, and then the first noun Then the first noun is called a noun adjective. A noun adjective. A noun adjective. Noun adjective. Okay. Example. We can give an example here. We should stop food adulteration. Food adulteration. Food adulteration. Here food is a noun and adulteration is another noun. So here food is a noun adjective which has been used as pre-modifier of the noun adulteration. So in this way you will use noun adjective. Okay, this noun will be given and you have to use the noun adjective. Food adulteration. Okay, noun adjective. Clear? Noun adjective. Dear students, I think you will be highly benefited from this discussion. I have already taken one class on modifier and this is the second class on modifier. So I hope you will see the class and you will try to get benefit from the class, and you will tell your friend also to observe the class from internet. Okay, dear students, I will discuss another topic in my next class, and I will suggest you to maintain health guidelines in respect of corona pandemic. Okay, I will try to end my class here. Goodbye. Thank you.